Perhaps the most well-known product in the pickup truck industry is Chevrolet Silverado. This pickup truck has a reputation for being bulletproof and easily surpassing the 300,000-mile mark because it is specially fitted with a 4.3 Vortec V6 motor. However, regardless of the model year, a number of additional common issues have been annoying. So the truck does not guarantee trouble-free ownership. Even though the most recent generation was released in 2019, the 2021 Chevrolet Silverado 15.0 is still the subject of numerous open recalls and numerous owner complaints. Let's examine them in more detail. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Engine. The 4.3 liters Vortec V6 from GM has received criticism from some owners for its sluggish acceleration and hesitations to throttle inputs when trying to pick up from higher gears, despite not having as many issues as its V8 counterparts. Despite the fact that this engine is among the most dependable in GM's lineup, a few owners have voiced concerns about coolant dry, engine overheating, failure of the intake manifold gasket, appalling fuel efficiency, and throttle position sensor failure. Infotainment. There are numerous reported bugs in the Silverado's standard infotainment system. Owners are distracted when driving at night because of sporadic freezing and automatic brightness turning on full. The system is also said to have a significant lag when switching between the radio menu and the rear view display in trucks with backup cameras, with the screen going blank for several seconds. Even after the dealer replaced the system, the problem is allegedly still present. Steering. Another frequent issue with the Chevrolet Silverado that has been annoying several owners is power steering failure. According to reports, the system either completely fails or abruptly turns off assist. GM has issued a recall for SUVs with the same problem, but they have not yet provided information on how to fix Silverado trucks. Airbags. Even when both seats are occupied, the supplementary restraint light is alleged to flash erratically on the 2021 Chevrolet Silverado regular cab. The aforementioned complaint did not receive much attention, even though the automaker did begin a recall due to problems with the airbag module. Suspension. When not loaded, it is claimed that the Chevrolet Silverado's suspension, particularly at the rear, is too jerky and seriously degrades the ride quality. Owners have also expressed concern about clunking sounds coming from the rear when moving slowly. Later, it was determined that the problem stemmed from worn-out rear leaf spring bushings. Trailer brake lights. The Chevrolet Silverado's trailer brake lights are alleged to be broken. The problem has been identified as defective wiring without proper earthing, which has been a common problem with these trucks. The risk of a rear-end collision increases for drivers of this truck who are unaware of this defect, especially at night. Service brakes. The Chevy Silverado regular cab's sporadic ABS and service ESC warning displays have drawn a lot of ire from owners. Wheel speed sensors that were found to be defective and too flimsy for a heavy-duty truck were the cause of the problems. Owners who had it replaced continue to express frustration that it keeps happening. Recalls. The 2021 Chevrolet Silverado 15.0 has 5 active recalls. Over-cured tires may experience sidewall carcass breaks that cause sudden air loss, increasing the likelihood of a collision. In the event of a collision, the seatbelt bracket may not adequately restrain the occupant if it is not fastened to the frame, posing a greater risk of injury. If the wrong bolt was used, the seatbelts might not have been securely fastened to the car, impairing their ability to restrain the occupant in the event of a collision and raising the possibility of injuries. The front driver's side airbag module may not be able to deploy correctly if there are any missing metal tabs, which would increase the chance of injuries. The risk of a collision can be increased by the anti-lock braking system malfunctioning due to a 17 spare tire that is incompatible with accessory wheels. Should you buy this truck? The only trim in the lineup that we feel confident enough to recommend to buyers is the Chevrolet Silverado 15.0 regular cab. The regular cab truck is unaffected by the lifter problems that plagued this generation of Silverado trucks, despite the fact that it has a sizable number of recalls and complaints. This is because the 5.3 liters V8 and 6.2 liters V8 were not available as options for this body style. Therefore, nothing should stop you from purchasing a used 2021 Chevrolet Silverado regular cab if you're in the market for a reliable all-purpose work truck.